Hi, this is Meeta. I was asked by a client to develop a scheduling tracker for her nonprofit organization. Her staff goes to clients' homes to provide job training as well as to provide them transportation to the job sites. She needed to keep track of her staff's hours on a very granular basis, including times that they would be away or unavailable. Plus, she needed to keep track of when her clients would be available. So let's see how this tracker puts all of that together.
And this is a brief demo of my staff and client scheduling template. Very easy to use. You would just go in over here and enter the start and end times for an employee for the first shift. So say it started at 8:30 a.m. That's what we would enter. And say it ended at 9:30. And then we can assign her to client 4. Similarly, the next shift would start at whatever time you wanted to. Say the next shift would start at 10 a.m. and it would end at say 11:30 a.m. and you can assign her to client 9 and so on. And say she takes a break from 12:30 to 1:30, you can put that here, or you can put it in any of the other blocks over here. There are 8 shifts to each day, and you can enter the slots for each day of the week. Say Monday, and then again Tuesday you can have different time slots. Say she started at 7 a.m. on Tuesday. We'll put that in. As you can see, it's very easy to type in the time. Just go in and type in 9 a.m. and so on, and it immediately gets registered. You can choose whatever client you want to assign her to and so on. And we have it for each day of the week. And to the right, we have the total number of hours that she has worked for each shift for each day. Say for Monday, shift 1, she worked an hour, shift 2 was an hour and a half, and so on. And the total number of hours she worked on Monday was 8 hours and 15 minutes. And she had 2 breaks, one during the 3rd shift, one during the 7th shift, and the total amount of time she took off on Monday was 2 hours and 30 minutes. And you can do the same, see the same for Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on, the number of hours she worked, any breaks she took. Then we come to the wages section over here. If you put in your hourly rate, then the amount of wages for the week gets automatically calculated based on the total number of hours she's worked during that week. And if it's a weekly rate, you can just go in and type it in. You can have an unlimited number of employees. To add more employees, simply copy whole rows like so, highlight, copy, and then just go in and paste it over here. And you have another employee over here you can call help. And to add more weeks, simply copy this whole sheet, copy, and create a copy. And that's another week that you can add. Just go and change it to whatever you would like it. Say June 26th, whatever you would like. Next we come to the client schedule. Over here there are 4 time slots, and you can enter a start and end times for all of the different time slots that your client will be available. This will help you to plan and assign your employees to each client based on this schedule. So say client 2 will be available on Monday from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. and let's delete this. Just highlight and delete, and that's it. And so you know that this client will only be available from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and you can accordingly assign your employees to that client.
I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I will be leaving a link to the spreadsheet in the description and comment section below. Do please leave me your questions and comments. And you can also reach me through my website moneyusage.com. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch you on my next video.